Just who exactly are the two Gamma characters in Dragon Ball Super Super Hero? Were they created to seek revenge on Goku and his friends for evil purposes, or are they actually the good superheroes that we believe them to be? Today, we're going to take a detailed look at Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, figuring out who they are and what role they'll have in the upcoming movie, so stick around. How's it going, everyone? InnovativeJdawg here, and welcome back to yet another Dragon Ball Super superhero discussion. Like I mentioned previously, we're going to spend some time today looking at everything we know about Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, the two major characters that will be introduced in the 2022 Dragon Ball Super movie. I figured this would be a fun topic since I know there's a lot of mystery behind who these characters are and what role they'll have in the movie. But before I dive deep into anything, make sure you smash that thumbs up button so that other Dragon Ball fans can see this video as well, and also subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date on all my Dragon Ball content. I have plenty of content both new and old that you might enjoy. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Alright, so Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. What are they? Before Trailer 2 released for Superhero, nobody really knew if these guys were aliens recruited by the Red Ribbon Army, or if they were more androids, but now we have official confirmation that both of these characters are in fact part of a new series of androids created by Dr. Hito. But that's all we really know about them. We don't know if they're modeled after anybody, or if they're purely robotic like Android 16. We don't even know if they're bio-androids like what Cell was. Although, if I were to make a guess, I'd have to assume that they're purely robotic, similar to Android 16, but they're just made out of different and more advanced material. Perhaps, since they're both part of a new series of androids, it's possible that their names actually mean something, and that they're made out of a special material that the Red Ribbon Army recently discovered or created, and that's why they're shown to be so strong. It wouldn't be too much of a stretch considering that the character bios for Dr. Hito references the fact that the Gamma androids were created out of highly advanced material. We just don't know what kind of material that is, or what kind of material he has. Maybe Magenta's role as the president of Red Pharmaceuticals ties into the stronger material. I don't know. As a side note though, it would be pretty cool if we get to learn more about the kind of advanced material that was used to create Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, if it is new and original, so that we could further understand how they're so strong. We know that they're going to be strong enough to push Gohan into his Super Saiyan form, which, despite what many people like to joke about, that's not something to scoff at. Gohan is insanely powerful, and if these androids can match him, they've got to be made out of something or are powered by something insanely powerful. And while we're talking about it, it seems to me that they don't rely on using actual martial arts or something like that. They rely on those weird blasters that fire out ki blasts that have faces on them, kind of like the bullet bills from Mario. It makes me wonder if those blasters are supposed to work similarly to what we saw in the DBS manga, where Maris was able to boost the strength of his blaster through his own ki. So maybe the Gamma androids are doing the same thing with whatever powers them. And since I'm on the topic of their designs and concepts, I think it would be rather interesting if Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 were actually based on alien designs, not just by Toriyama. I'm talking about having an in-universe explanation as to why they look the way they do. Think about it, at this point in time, the existence of aliens is pretty common knowledge in the Dragon Ball universe, and it wouldn't be a crazy idea for someone, most likely Dr. Hito, to catch a glimpse of somebody like Jocko or someone from the Galactic Patrol and be inspired by their appearance to create the models for the two Gamma androids. It would add an extra layer of character behind both of them and would help differentiate them from the humanoid appearances of androids in the past, or the bug-like appearance of Cell. Moving on from appearance though, let's talk about the personalities that these two characters have, and then kinda segue that into what roles they'll have in the movie, since they both act very differently from one another. So first up, let's take a look at Gamma 1, who is going to be voiced by Hiroshi Kamiya, best known for voicing Levi in the Attack on Titan series. I'd say this voice casting is pretty appropriate because for all you Attack on Titan fans, you know that Levi is more of a serious and stoic character, which according to Gamma 1's character bio, we know that he'll be a very similar type of character who has a stronger sense of loyalty, and he'll have a calmer personality in comparison to Gamma 2, who is shown to be more of a laid-back and carefree android voiced by Miyanu Mamoru. In fact, Gamma 2's character bio even says that he gets scolded by Gamma 1 for his flippant attitude. It's actually kind of funny because if you take a look at some of the interviews for both of the voice actors voicing the two Gamma androids, they respond very differently when asked about their roles, and it serves as a nice reflection for what they'll be bringing to these characters. Speaking of which, everything we've seen about these two androids indicates that they're vastly different from each other, so I'm betting that we're going to see a ton of fun interactions between these two when the movie comes out, not just between themselves, but with characters from the main cast. So that's going to be a lot of fun. But not only have we seen the two's personalities shine in both of the official trailers for DBS Superhero, with Gamma 1 being intimidating and focused during his battles, and Gamma 2 striking sillier poses and having comical punch sound effects when taking on Piccolo, we also see their attitude shine in the images that we've seen for the movie. You've got this image of the two androids standing side by side with their polar opposite personalities being displayed in full effect, and then of course you have the key visual showing them in different poses. In my eyes, it feels like these two characters were created for a specific purpose, but they're gonna end up going down different paths in the movie to highlight how different these two are from each other. Now, I'm not saying that one of them will turn evil or turn good or anything. I mean, that would be a really cool twist, to have a Gamma 1 versus Gamma 2 fight somewhere towards the end of the film, but I'm talking about them acting differently as superheroes to sort of parody what we see in regular superhero comics. Gamma 1 seems to be the try-hard or Boy Scout type superhero, the one who feels like he needs to follow the saying of with great power comes great responsibility, and on the flip side, you have Gamma 2, who seems to be having fun doing what he does. He's the comical superhero who doesn't take himself seriously. With that in mind, I feel like the movie is going to capitalize on these two being different, and there might even be some conflict between the two of them when it comes to their mission, which does seem to be hunting down and attacking threats to the world like Piccolo, Majin Buu, and other characters. I could see Gamma 1 sticking by the Red Ribbon Army until the very end, believing that Piccolo and the others need to be eliminated for the greater good, or something like that, and then Gamma 2 has more of a sympathetic side to him, saying that everybody deserves a second chance, and that could create a conflict in their relationship. It's something interesting to think about. It could kind of be like Dragon Ball's very own version of Civil War or Injustice, where superheroes end up turning on each other. In fact, let's tie that into what I think their roles will be throughout the movie. Now, I'm not going to do a whole plot prediction for the movie. I feel like that could be its own video, which, if you do want to see me do a plot prediction video, leave a comment down below, but I am going to quickly highlight what I think the movie will be about for the sake of this conversation. I do believe that the plot of this movie will revolve around the Red Ribbon Army coming back and being evil once again. That's pretty easy to predict, but I do think there's going to be a twist on that idea. The movie is trying to promote the idea that these guys are coming back and creating superheroes to try and create a quote-unquote new identity for the Red Ribbon Army, almost as if they want a clean slate from their past reputation and or possibly frame and dethrone our heroes as Earth's protectors, making everybody see Goku and the others as bad guys. I've seen that theory floating around quite a lot. We'll then see Magenta reach out to Dr. Hito, who creates the two Gamma androids, and then, long story short, we'll see the two androids be used to track down and eliminate characters who were once a threat to the planet or to the Red Ribbon Army itself. This is why we see them going after Piccolo in the trailers, and possibly attempt to attack Majin Buu, Vegeta, and Goku, with the latter two being off-world, most likely training Broly on Beerus's planet. It's safe to say that Magenta is going to be the bad guy behind the curtains of this movie, pulling the strings and manipulating characters left and right throughout the entire film, having other characters try to seek revenge on those who destroyed the Red Ribbon Army in the past, and eliminate all potential threats that could get in his way. Dr. Hito and the two Gamma androids are going to be the victims of his manipulation, since they're actually trying to better the world around them, they just sided with the wrong people. And that is why I think it would be interesting if there was conflict between Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 towards the end of the movie, because Gamma 1 is more loyal to those who created him, so he probably won't be open to the idea of somebody using him. Granted, that's all speculation, and I could be wrong, as we really don't know that much about this film or these characters outside of what we've seen in the trailers, read about in character bios, or learned about through direct sources from the film itself. So until we get more insight on the film or about these characters, that's most of the information we know about Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. I'm certain that we'll learn more about them and speculate more about them as we get closer to the release of the movie, but until it drops on April 22nd, all we can do is speculate and theorize. Regardless, what are your thoughts on Gamma 1 and Gamma 2? What do you think their roles will be in the movie, and how do you think they'll develop as the film moves on? Do you believe they're being manipulated into acting like superheroes to take down Goku and his friends? Or are they actually aware that the Red Ribbon Army is an evil corporation? Leave your thoughts down in the comments and let me know your thoughts. I'd love to hear all your ideas, so please comment, and while you're at it, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button to help push this video into YouTube's algorithm. The more likes this video has, the more likely it is that other Dragon Ball fans will also see this video. Plus, it gives me an idea of how much you enjoyed today's content. While you're at it, click that subscribe button and turn on post notifications by clicking that bell icon. That way, you'll be able to see whenever I upload a new video. If you're a fan of all things Dragon Ball, you'll definitely want to stick around because I make a ton of content ranging from reviews, discussions, speculation videos, and so much more. As always though, thank you all so much for watching today's video, I hope you enjoyed. Until my next video though, you can check out some of my older content, but in the meantime, I'll be seeing all of you Dragon Ball fans later. See ya!